Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the SoFlo Soccer channel. Sorry for that delay. That was all new, but we're here for a post-game reaction. Inter Miami versus Dallas. Oh my God. Inter Miami lose. Drop points. Their first loss of the MLS 2025 season. We were the only team in the MLS that were undefeated, and that has changed over a mid-tier Dallas team. It's pretty frustrating. It's very, very, very frustrating. Here, I see you guys already in the chat. Let me pull that up for you guys. Shout out to EJ. 5 months is insane, dude. 5 months using the emotes, using the badge. I appreciate you. Huge, huge shout out. And I see you guys in the chat. Matcha can't stop shitting the bed, it looks like. Yeah, no, it really seems like he couldn't. I don't know if it's he couldn't figure it out. There's a lot of negatives. I'm gonna get to it in a second, but we'll see what you guys have to say. We lost a winning game. Vancouver won, including going 1-0 with a nearly fully rotated squad in the first half. Meanwhile, Miami's bench looked like an MLS Next Pro squad. Yeah, Wednesday is gonna be tough. Messi looked dejected. Good game though. I think the subs made things worse. We simply can't play without Bright. I agree with that. Frey played so good. However, he looked tired at the 75th minute. I would play him on Wednesday in the first half. I think Frey doesn't have 90 minutes in his career. I mean, by the grace of God, he is still playing the sport. After luck with his injury. I think Matt forgot to set up the equipment again. I did. Well, not that I forgot to set up the equipment. I was having equipment malfunctions, Giovanni. There's a difference. But I honestly, what do we even start with in this game? I feel like let's talk about. Do you want to talk? Let's do the negative first. We're gonna talk about the bad things that happened in this game because I don't like to do things all one emotion. Let's talk about the negatives and then we'll talk about the positives out of this game. The negatives is that we lost. I think that's the main one. I think the main thing that pisses me off is the fact that we were up 3-1 and we were looking very, very, very good. And it's not ideal when you're up 3-1, you're feeling good, and then all of a sudden, like Miami they just like stop functioning. Like Miami, when the subs were made, I think it made it a lot worse. I'm trying to do things on this setup. I'm using OBS now. I'm not using StreamYard anymore because I'm not paying for that. Just I'm like being straight up, but I have to figure out OBS. But what was I saying? Starting Obando, starting Cremachi, starting Leo Afonso, Yannick Bright. I thought that was great. I thought literally the whole team, like the whole midfield and attack, I thought was great in terms of personnel-wise. Porto G says Vancouver's going to cook us. Frey, man, what a player. Frey was like the best player, I think besides Falcon that was on this team. Frey, he had like 2 crosses into the box. He had he didn't get assists for both, but essentially you would essentially give him the assist. Like both of his crosses led to those 2 goals. He is deserving to be the starting right back on this team, and I understand why he doesn't play, or I understand why he doesn't play a full 90 most of the time over Chelo, especially over Chelo. But because the injury and whatnot, but it's like, damn, we need to be starting this guy. Saludo de Chile, Michael Donnelly, what's up, man? Welcome back in the chat. It's been a while. Saludo de Chile. Taking out Peluca, Falcon, and Bright was a big mistake unless Mascherano wanted to rest him for the Vancouver game, and that's where my head is thinking, right? So I was gonna save that for the more positive side, but I hated Lujan. With respect to Lujan, I hated Aviles in that back line. Peluca and Ian Frey, maybe Martinez, you could say, were like the best defenders. I mean, like Martinez scored the goal, but like pure like defense, I thought Falcon and Frey did well. Taking off Bright was the biggest mistake, but like you said, I think it's best that we save those guys for Wednesday. because they were just doing the best. If Ian Frey doesn't play on Wednesday, we have a big problem. Michael Collins says, "I'm so pissed at these clouds. OBS is better. You just can't multi-stream." Yeah, I mean, I've used OBS before, but I don't have like anything set up. Like with StreamYard, I already like set it up. Like right now, I'd be showing you guys the starting 11, no problem. But I can't do that right now because I had trouble setting it up, and I don't think I can do it like as I'm talking because like multitasking is a struggle for me. We dropped the ball after the 3-1. I felt the team lost interest to attack. I'm glad that they lose. At least nobody had the illusion of whether Vancouver will smash them again. Frey Obando should start in the next game. Suarez is the worst player in MLS history because we lost. Because of him, we lost today. So, okay. Obviously, you're joking, but that's funny, One East. So, I thought was what was hilarious was somebody tweeted out on earlier like in the game when Obando scored. Somebody tweeted out that Luis Suarez in the last 720 minutes 720 minutes played, 0 goals. Obando 23 minutes played, 1 goal. I thought that was hilarious because it's so true. Like literally, and I said, if you guys were here, and most of you guys were, if you guys were here in the preview, I literally said Obando was going to score on his debut. And what did he do? He scored, and he looked great. He looked really good out there. And hopefully that can give him confidence moving forward, and hopefully that can lead to Mascherano selecting him a little bit more. I know 1 goal in 1 game is not going to really change anything, but I think that when you have a striker that's 18 years old and he has a lot of talent, he has height, he's skillful. Atletico Madrid owns him, I think, still. So if Atletico Madrid wants him and owns him still, like he obviously has something right. Like he's obviously doing something right. When that is going and then you're not giving him the playing time he deserves, it's very demoralizing. It's very negative. But now, especially when you have a struggling Suarez on your team who hasn't been scoring in the last 10 games or whatever it is, and Obando's just riding the bench. This hopefully now could open up Mascherano's eyes to at least consider the possibility of playing Obando at least at the bare minimum alongside Suarez, at least alongside him, alongside Suarez, alongside Messi. You don't have to play Obando up top like alone, but like I said in the preview, if we're gonna be if Suarez is gonna play and he's gonna drop deep, just let Obando be up there. I don't know. Let's see what you guys are. This is a lot of comments. This is This is going a lot faster than I thought it'd be going. Suarez is a pure liability after today's game. Suarez didn't play. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? After today's game, Obando, he could score a hat trick. What are you talking about, dude? Alba, Allen, Falcon, Frey. That should be the back line. I agree. I 1000% agree with that. Calendar just can't save shit. Our defense was very, very bad. I mean, like the problem, literally every single goal that we conceded was just pure sloppiness. It was a lot of bounces. It was a lot of lucky bounces, but and it was a lot of positioning could have been a lot better. I mean, like especially in that first goal. I mean, like I don't want to take anything away from Dallas because at the end of the day, they took advantage of the opportunities that were presented to them. And to be honest, they were most of the goals from what I can remember, like were very well like taken. But it was just very sloppy on Miami's end, and there would be times where we would have 5 at the back, and we still could, and we still allowed a through ball over Lujan and whoever Aviles's head or whoever was back there. That's unacceptable. That's completely unacceptable. And it was really bad. And it really puts our defense to shame because at least me, we've been hyping this defense up. Like this defense, not this specific defense, but Inter Miami's defending overall has been very, very good this season. And the defense that we saw today wasn't the regular Miami defense that has played this season so far. There are a lot. I'm going to try to get to all these comments. I'm not surprised we have calendar. Mofos need to get their mind correct and pay attention to detail. Mascherano is being trained by Suarez, wastes more time in fighting with the refs and managing the team. Matt, Francisco. I feel like it's been a while since you've been in chat, so welcome back. But you are right. Mascherano does get very passionate on the sideline. Henry says, Matt, we were good in the first half until we got the 3-1 lead, but the boys were overconfident and let loose. Above all, Mascherano should not play high line once. Wait. Above all, Mascherano should not play high line once that lead was on, and that was a blunder. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. I thought we were good in the first half. I thought we were good. But it was just the second half. It was just complete. And that's what I'm talking about. Like, I hope, like, that's exactly what I'm talking about, though. Like, I don't mean in the whole game. I meant in the second half. But still when we did concede, what was it, in the 8th minute, that still was sloppy defending, and it was a little like lucky bounces, some weird. I felt like people didn't know who their assignment was. No, but the second half was really, really bad. Cremachi, Avilas, Lujan, and Redondo are trash. Redondo is seriously triggering me already with his passes, no forward, and but back. We're upset at the loss. We're upset by the team's performance. Obando can hold the ball and press. Obviously, he's gonna look better than Suarez. Obando was fine in the game. What the fuck are people on about? I thought he was good. I don't know what people are saying. I don't know what other people are saying. Obando, as he kept playing, will be faster. Tell you he defended also well. I think we need to shut down the season. Wait, what? I think we need to shut down the season. Fire Mascherano and trade everyone not named Messi, Bright, or Falcon. You want to shut the season? Okay, this is a serious question. Do you guys think that Javier Mascherano will get sacked if we lose on Wednesday? Is that too harsh? I'm just throwing this question out there. I'm simply throwing this question out there. Do you guys genuinely think that Mascherano will get sacked if we lose on Wednesday? Because he shouldn't, I don't think. But does he deserve... I feel like it's too... Because the CCC, right, the CONCACAF Champions Cup, is, besides obviously MLS Cup, is the most important competition that we're playing this season, and the most winnable competition that we could win this season. Mariela says worst game ever. We played quick attack though, comparing the... look. Calendar, it's not his fault. It was the defense. It was the defense. Obando's goal was fire. Obando's only 18. People need to see Yamal. People see Yamal and think that's normal. It's not normal. What Yamal does at his age right now at Barcelona at the highest level is not normal. Well, no. Should he? Yes. So Sean thinks that he should get sacked, but probably won't get sacked. If Ronaldo starts on Wednesday, I swear to God, I'll die. Yeah, Matt, he needs to be sacked if we lose CCC. If we want to hold the club to their own standards, we sack his ass. Okay. Yeah, so Metus and Sean are very passionate about sacking Mascherano if we lose CCC. Mascherano will only get sacked if he fights with Messi. Well, Messi was upset at him. If you guys remember in the preview, we talked about it. Messi supposedly expressed his frustration to Mascherano about how he's been setting up the team. And I thought that he set up the team very well today. I thought, like, you guys can't deny it. Like, the team looked good going into the game. And I thought we had a pretty good first half. I thought it was a good first half. And it was just the second half that completely fell apart. Like, we've always praised Mascherano for his adaptability and being able to adapt to very difficult situations, high pressure, high intensity, match congestions, et cetera, rotating, substitutions. We were praising him earlier in the season, if you guys remember that. We were praising him earlier in the season for those things, and he didn't do that today. The adaptability wasn't there. I don't think so. If we're going to save our main players for Vancouver, I'm okay with the loss. Okay, says AC Leonel, looking at the bigger picture, which I'm going to get to in a second. I just want to see what you guys think about this now, because a lot of people are very angry. If you think he will, might as well start packing up now. Ustadio would have done a better job. I don't know. I can't really say that. He won't be sacked. Messi's the co-sportsman of our team when Mascherano is just there for the vibes. If he is sacked, it will be messy and not confident in the squad. Not confident on the squad, not embarrassing him at the Club World Cup. So far, Mascherano is very average.
Here comes the money.
Here we go.
Oh,
Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Here comes the money. Giovanni Diaz with a $4.99. Thank you for the super chat. If Mascherano loses on Wednesday, Beckham will have to beat him with the wait. Beckham will have to beat him with a stick in a broom closet. Oh my gosh. The confidence level. Do it so. Okay, let's do this. Let's if we does anybody here believe that we're gonna win on Wednesday? I need to know if there are people that are like, are you guys like, are you guys admitting to defeat right now for Wednesday? Because I'm not. I'm not admitting to defeat on Wednesday. I am going to the game with my dad. Like, I'm going on Wednesday with the game. We bought our tickets. It's the same seats that we have as season ticket members for the last 5 years. I'm going to be right there behind the net, section 124. Come say hi if you guys are at the stadium. 124, like, I'm going to see either a 3-2 comeback or a 4-2 comeback, 4-3 comeback. I'm going to see something. I'm going to see some type of comeback. I refuse to believe that we're going to be losing this, because I still have faith in these boys. I think we're going to have a mental reset, because remember what happened at LA, right? We lost 1-0. Granted, we scored we conceded 1 goal against LA. Now we conceded 2 against Vancouver. But hey, we came back in that second leg, didn't we? I'm just saying, like, you know what I'm trying to say? Where's Mr. McMahon? Bro, he's out of here. He's out of here. Mr. McMahon is actually probably rumored to be the new owner of Inter Miami. No win, says Circus. So far, didn't see the hope on Wednesday. Yes, I think we're winning 4. You see, look, Mike V is not the optimist here, guys. Mike V is not the optimistic type of person when it comes to these things. He would have he would have been like, no, we're losing. Sack Mascherano, whatever. When Mike V says we're going to win 4-0, that means we're winning 4-0. I think we can win if we don't play Suarez. We may win, but 2 more goals, I don't see it. Guys, you got to believe, man. We have 0 hope. Why do we have no hope? Yes, we will win the second leg, but they score a goal and they go through. No, that's not what I want to hear. I'm going to raise my desk a little bit. Listen. In today's game, we can't look at today's game and then go into Wednesday being like, oh, we played like shit on, like, the second half was so bad against Dallas on Sunday. That means, like, Vancouver are going to win. I know Vancouver won, like, what, 3-0 against, or 3-1 or something against Minnesota today. Or was it 3-0? Hold on, let me fact check that. It was 3-1. They beat Minnesota 3-1. They were looking good. But look at the team that we put out there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Look at the team that we had. Drake Callender, who doesn't play. We had Lujan at center back. We had Martinez was playing left back at times. Or I think he played left back. We had Aviles in there. We had Afonso. We had, Obando. We had literally our B team out there. And we still scored 3. Granted, it's Dallas. But... And yeah, we conceded 3, but that's not our main defense. Once, when we have Jordi Alba, when we have Noah Allen, when we have Maxi, when we have either Frey or Chilo at the right back, when we have Ustari, when we have Bushi and Bright in the midfield, we're not going to concede 4 goals on Wednesday. Like, it's just not going to happen. I'm feeling more confident. But on top of that, players like Maxi Falcon, came off early to get some rest. Yannick Bright is getting some rest. Even Obando came off. maybe Obando's going to be getting some minutes on Wednesday. So, like I'm just saying, don't completely rule it out, and don't take this performance today and to go into Wednesday and be like, yeah, no, we're gonna get absolutely destroyed on Wednesday. It's gonna be like the basketball score for Vancouver. They're literally gonna rotate their whole squad and still score 3. No, no, I'm going to sleep, man. 95, 99% will lose. I'm not seeing them score 4. No way, because Miami keep them scoreless. We need to make a bet on this channel. If Miami, I saw an amateur I saw an amateur game today, says Gustavo. Nothing and no one on this team inspires hope lately. We're in 5th position now. Yeah. Mascherano should coach with his life on the line here because he will definitely get sacked if we lose. No relevant cup that for TCC, so we can afford to sack his shit. Vancouver will score first, and then Messi will score a brace. Ashende is going to get one, and Obanda will score in the 90th minute. See, like, we need more Mike V's in chat. We need this type of mentality, guys. We've never reached 5th position in the previous season. Yeah, but we also got knocked out of the first round of the MLS Cup. So, like, it was like, yeah, we finished first in the Sports Shield last season. We got the points record, whatever, but then we ended up not winning. Like, that didn't mean anything to us except for our first Sports Shield title, which be that, take that as you will. We beat Dallas. Does anyone really think we can beat CWC team? I'm not really. To be honest, I don't really care, Pablo, about winning CWC. I mean, like, let's try to get the furthest we can into the competition because we'll get like more prize money or whatever. But I'd rather just focus on Wednesday and beating Vancouver and then winning the final. Suarez 700 minutes, 1 goal. Obando 70 minutes, 1 goal. Mike V. Yeah, no, we literally talked about that earlier. I thought it was funny. Somebody posted it on Twitter. Look, if Miami make the comeback on Wednesday, if la remontada is complete on Wednesday against Vancouver at Chase Stadium, then I don't know. What will I do? What can I do? I need to do something, guys, because we need to make this interesting. Because I have full faith that we're going to make this comeback. I know it doesn't look promising, but in football and soccer, anything can happen. And today, like what Gustavo said, we saw an amateur game, but we saw literally the whole B team played. The whole B team played until the second half. Or to like the last 10, 15 minutes of the second half. I hope Suarez will play and miss 3 chances 1v1s because no way will force him to retire. Coach have no ball and put him on the bench. First 15 minutes looking good, then collapse. The loss is definitely his coach's. Matt, get the M tattooed on you. Get the M for what? For Miami? Oh my god. If they win, I have to get a Miami tattoo. That's crazy, bro. Tag team Suarez and Peluca. Put a slit in your eyebrow and dress up like a member of the Backstreet Boys. I'll dress up as like shave your head. No, I'm definitely not shaving my head. So don't ask me. No. Dye your hair. Am I gonna dye my hair pink? I'll dye my hair pink if we win. Nah, there's something, I don't know. Dye my hair. Or no, or I can dye my hair blonde. I'll dye my hair, what is it, bleached or whatever. Like, remember when Suarez and Campana would do it? Or they did it that one time? I can do that. I think that's a good idea. If we win. If we win like 4-1, I'll like I'll like bleach my hair. I'll put it live on YouTube. If we make a comeback, you have to shave your whole head. No, I'm not shaving my whole head, bro. I am not shaving I can't go to work with a shaven head at 24 years old. Miami, not Barcelona. They have no momentum to win pure miracle Messi God mode or something. I mean, it can happen. It can definitely happen. If we win Peluca Wick for 24, I can do that. I can definitely do that. I'll either grow my hair out like Peluca or I'll just wear the wig for like a week straight. I don't even have to wear it for 24 hours. I'll wear it for a week straight. I'll go live. I'll do like 3 live streams with the Beluga hair, with the Beluga uh wig. Don't think I won't. Don't think I won't. I can do the wig. I'll do the wig. Majority vote says go bald. You literally just told me not to go bald. You literally just said don't go bald. I'm not going bald. I'm not shaving my head. If Miami win, dye your mustache pink, bro. I don't. No, I can't even grow like my facial hair is like really bad. I can't do that. I can't. I can't dye the. I mean, there's nothing here, bro. There's literally nothing here. Out there, I can dye my hair pink. That's gonna look. It's gonna look so bad when I go to work. That's gonna look so bad if I do that. Oh, that's gonna look so bad. I can already picture it. Do the Yamal hair? Yeah, that's a better idea. That's definitely a better idea. Okay, I'm either gonna dye my hair pink or blonde or bleach or whatever the fuck. I don't know whatever the that color is. I don't know what the fuck that color is. Yeah. So no, it's either that or that. But anyway, that's it. Please like. Yeah, guys. So if you guys are new, like, subscribe, share with your friends. Let's get some more. We'll get some more people in here chatting it up. Thank you guys for trying to make me shave my head. Maybe next time. I'll definitely either grow it. I'm either gonna grow it out or I'll dye it. I'll do one of those things, and I'll do a poll next time. I'll do a poll. We have to wait till Friday. Well, we have to wait till Wednesday anyway. So on Wednesday, in the post-game reaction on Wednesday night, when I get home from the game, if they win, when we win, I'll put a poll up and be like, do I dye my hair pink or do I dye my hair, or like, do I bleach it out or whatever the fuck? Or I'll bleach it and buzz cut it, or whatever that style is. I'm gonna look like my head is gonna look so big, bigger than how it looks now. But anyways, okay, let's wrap it up. In Miami, take their first loss of the season. Terrible second half performance, but it was with the boys. A lot of our players got rest. Honestly, the loss at the end of the day doesn't matter. Wednesday's the most important game. If we win on Wednesday, that's literally all that matters. That's all we're gonna hope for. That's all we're gonna prepare for. That's all we're gonna think about. And I know you guys are gonna be looking forward to it now, because I'm gonna be potentially dyeing my hair if we win. So be sure to stay tuned for Tuesday. I'll do the preview for that game, or for Wednesday on Tuesday. And then after, on Wednesday night after the game, I'm going to go live as well. So stay tuned for that as well. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to this live, to the channel SoFlo Soccer. Thank you to Giovanni once again for the $4.99 super chat. You are an absolute beast. You're a legend. Right here, I'm just gonna pull that up again. Yeah, shout out to you, Giovanni. You've done it a couple times now, and you're an absolute legend. You deserve a huge shout out. And yeah, guys, thank you to everybody else who joins in, who participates, who has fun in the chat. This is all about fun. We're here to have a good time and not take it too seriously. But yeah, I'll see you guys on Tuesday night. Make sure turn on the notification bell so you don't miss it. And yeah, I'll see you guys. Hopefully we can win on Wednesday. I don't know. We'll see.